Okay, I kid you not, there's a free shuttle in Punggol and it's driverless. If you are confused, watch to the end because this is likely going to be the future of Singapore. So, what is this Punggol self-driving shuttle? So basically, LTA has been working on deploying autonomous vehicle shuttle, AVs for short, in Punggol. We'll start to call them self-driving shuttles now. If not, YouTube might think that this video is about something else. And we are calling it a shuttle instead of a bus because it's more like a big car instead of a bus. The idea is to improve what they call first and last mile connectivity. Basically, you know how sometimes your house damn far from the MRT or the bus stop and you have to walk like 15 minutes in the hot sun or take a bus which you will have to wait for 15 minutes but could not board when the first one arrived. Yeah, these self-driving shuttles are supposed to solve that kind of problem. There are 3 routes planned in Punggol, and 2 of them are already up and running. Route 1 and Route 3 are operated by Grab, who partner with a Chinese autonomous vehicle company called WeRide. Route 2 is operated by ComfortDelGro, who partner with another Chinese AV company called Pony.ai. Let's talk about the routes that are open now. Route 1 and Route 3. Route 1 connects Punggol West to Punggol East. It's a 10km round trip with 4 stops. Punggol Matilda Court Block 234, Punggol Clover Block 204A, Punggol Plaza, and Oasis Terraces. The whole ride takes about 35 minutes. Route 3 connects Punggol West to Punggol North. It's 12km long with 5 stops. Punggol Matilda Court Block 234, Punggol Clover Block 204A, 1 Punggol near Samkey LRT, Punggol North Shore Block 420A, and Punggol Coast Mall at the bus interchange. This one takes about 40 minutes. For people who don't live in Punggol, let me help explain it easier. Route 1 connects BTO to BTO, and Route 3 connects BTO, and Punggol Coast Mall. Punggol is a BTO word. Basically, just know this, LTA says this can cut your travel time by up to 15 minutes compared to existing public transport options. As for Route 2, which is the ComfortDelGro one using Pony.ai vehicles, is still undergoing what they call familiarisation. Basically, the vehicles are still mapping the routes and getting used to the route. Yeah, anyways, that ComfortDelGro one is the one that got into an accident but it was revealed that a human caused it. Having said that, today, all you need to know is Route 1 and 3. Today's sponsor is driverless. If you need a dehumidifier for a cupboard, wardrobe, toilet, storeroom, there's a refillable one. Driverless is a local eco-friendly brand and you can save money by buying refills instead of disposable dehumidifiers. Not only will you be saving more money, you're saving the earth too. Just pour away the water and refill again. So it's super easy to use. The container can also be used over and over again. Each container can last you 2 to 3 months. Click on the link in the description for more info. Now back to the video. You see, from 1st April 2026, members of the public can register for a ride for Route 1 and 3. Registration actually opened on 25 March and it's like using Grab. And here's the best part, it's free, at least for now. This is done so that more people can experience the AV technology and provide feedback so that the operator can make improvements that will benefit commuters. From around the middle of 2026, it will then become a paid service at a flat fee of $4 per passenger. But interestingly, the self-driving shuttles only run on weekdays from 9:30 AM to 5 PM and they come about every 15 minutes. Now, before you ask, yes, there is still a safety operator on board. It's not like the shuttle is completely unmanned. So if anything happens, there's a human there who can take over. The vehicles themselves are a mix of 5-seater WeRide GSRs and 8-seater WeRide robobuses. They are all painted in this bright purple color with autonomous shuttle written on the side plus an amber beacon on top. Now, if you remember, this move to have self-driving shuttles is not new. You see, Singapore has actually been exploring autonomous vehicles technology for over a decade already. Way back in 2014, the Committee on Autonomous Road Transport for Singapore was set up. Around that time, Singapore also launched the Singapore Autonomous Vehicle Initiative or SAVI, which was a partnership between LTA and A-Star to drive AV research and development. In June 2024, WeRide launched its Robobus shuttle service at Resorts World Sentosa, a 1.2 km route connecting hotels within the resort. This was Singapore's first publicly accessible level 4 autonomous bus route. By July 2025, the same Robobus at Sentosa got approval from LTA to operate fully driverless, no safety officer on board at all. That was actually the first in Southeast Asia. Meanwhile, Grab has already been using autonomous vehicles since around July 2025 to shuttle staff between its office and One North MRT. Then, in September 2025, everything started moving faster. LTA announced the 3 self-driving shuttle routes in Punggol, and by mid-October 2025, the first self-driving shuttle test began on Punggol's roads. In July 2026, by invite community rides started for Route 1, and around 740 people got to try the service. And 99% of them say they recommend it to others. And now, of course, it's open to everyone. It's obviously going to be the future. So if you want to travel from BTO to BTO to BTO for free, you should head to Punggol now. Anyways, talking about free stuff, do you know that there are many free things to do in Singapore libraries? There are free co-working space. Watch this and be surprised at what you can do in Singapore libraries. Also, if you want to advertise with us, even as a standalone video, do contact us. And thank you for spending almost 5 minutes with me. I really appreciate it and hope you learned something.